If you work at a grocery store and you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die.
And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't gonna make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you.
If they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with two big ass carts. It ain't bet nobody better do nothing because my man coming hard behind me and it only take him one time to punch your ass.
And I'm gonna have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you gonna think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff.
You know how many homes about to get broken into? You know how many people about to get knocked over the head coming out their job or leaving the ATM or the bank?
I'm going back to stealing. I don't care. If you leave your car unlocked in the middle of the night, lock it, bitch. Because if I don't get no food stamps, best believe me and mine's gonna eat regardless.
I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do?
I used to get $740 a month for my two kids. And we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna tell me that my daughter doesn't deserve a popsicle? You're gonna tell me I don't deserve to get brownies?
I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Because I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid.
I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out.
If I don't receive my benefits this month, the food stamps, I feel bad for the motherfucking shop, right? I will just be rolling my cart out that bitch like I pay for it.
I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
We gonna loot. We gonna get fucking crazy, right, TikTok? You feel me?
Take it. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit.
Either you gonna give us food or we're gonna take that bitch.
This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for. For us. They work for me.
Now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills.
If you see somebody walking out, just turn and look the other way. Like, ain't no time. It's not time to be trying to play Captain Save America, trying to do the right thing, trying to stand up. Like, no. Let them people walk out.
As y'all know. All right, Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit of the Rakah Quadash. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. And it reads, it says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. In strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is his treasure," right? Let's go into this word stability. That word for stability is amana, right? It says firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, steadiness, right? Let's see what else is in here. Of human conduct in office, it says man of great faithfulness, associated with human character, who breatheth out faithfulness, shown forth righteousness. It says a righteous man by his faithfulness liveth. All right, so again, you see that our people are going to crash out due to the lack of stability, the lack of faithfulness. All right. These people, especially Jake, are about to crash out and lose their goddamn minds. All right. And that's why I wanted to show this part of the clip as an example of the importance of having true wisdom in these dire times. All right. Let's go back.
People walk out.
As y'all know,
they done cut off the food stamps and the EBT. So that's 100% finna affect everybody that's still in the hood, or at least on Section 8. You feel me? We've been on it our whole entire life. You feel what I'm saying? Without it, you feel me? More people definitely would have been getting robbed. I ain't even gonna lie. With that being said, I know that the crime rate about to increase by like 5,000%. Let's not add the fact that they trying to tax 74% on anybody making under 30K. So that's gonna automatically boost the crime rate up like another 10,000%. You feel me? It's about to get bad in America, bro.
Yeah. So this is why having this wisdom and knowledge is key, right? It is about to get real bad. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, all right? Crime, robbery, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, right?
Real bad. So even for the people that's over that mark, it's gonna get bad for them too. You know what I'm saying? But America about to turn into a third world playing around. Like all these people saying they got all this technology, all these millions and billions of dollars, they gonna be getting robbed. Like people think they just gonna be comfortable while 70-80% of America just suffering, and that people that is doing good starting to do bad, they gonna start picking up crime. They gonna start looking at down. These motherfuckers, they got these Lambos, and I'm about to lose my house, and we don't got no food, and we don't got no this, and we don't got no that. It's about to be getting bad. Y'all gonna start seeing people run up on people in restaurants, robbing cars. It's about to be a lot more broad daylight shit going on. And it's kind of sad, but it's like you got to be vigilant too, because you can't let nobody take nothing from you. All the people that's coming up and trying to get right, or that made out the hood, bro, you got to be defensive too, because shit about to get real. But
Yep. Ephesians, right? Everything he's saying is biblical, right? Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right, so this is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? And again, I'm just stressing the point of the importance of having this true wisdom, okay? Because remember, most of these people, these Jakes especially, right, they don't have mental stability, okay? So when it's all said and done, all right, people are going to crash out above and beyond. All right.
Vigilant too, because you can't let nobody take nothing from you. All the people that's coming up and trying to get right, or that made out the hood, bro, you gotta be defensive too, because shit about to get real. But I understand where people coming from, but you also got to understand you're gonna have to protect your life and protect you and your assets as well. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of the people, especially Republicans, a lot of Republicans, they about to start getting attacked. Especially the people at the office, they not gonna stop. There's gonna start being a lot of people waiting outside of elections and all type of shit. These people that speaking on this stuff and asking for votes, and man, it's about to get bad, man. Y'all don't really understand, bro. I really pray, man. I don't know who I'm praying to, because I don't believe in certain shit. I believe in the God, the creator of this earth, but all that other shit I don't believe in.
And this is the point that I wanted to make. This is why so many of our people are being led to the slaughter, okay? Because they don't know the Lord, right? Jeremiah 4 and 22. And it reads, Jeremiah 4 and 22, it says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. See? They are sottish children, and they have none understanding, right? They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, right? And because of the lack of that stability, okay, people are so easily ready to crash out, okay? Hosea 4 and 6, let me get that too. Just thinking about that as well. Right? Because the result of Jake not knowing the Lord is going to get them destroyed. Right? Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Right? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I also will reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. All right, so Jake is going to be completely finished out here, right?
because he ain't give us no map or no manual on how to live his life, and he just let these beings just come take over the world. But really, we the humans with the power, we let the other humans take over the world. Us, our ancestors, because they didn't have to take over the world. We let the motherfuckers take over the world.
No, the Most High gave this word over to the wicked, Job 9:24. Right? Let me make one more point too. Right? See, there's a lot of our people out here that are lost, and they're going to be devoured in these times that are coming, man. Okay? Because of the lack of wisdom. Romans 11:7. What then Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, but the election have obtained it. All right? The elect have the truth. All right? They have the eyes to see. And the rest were blinded. See, like this Jake here, as he was talking. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day, right? Unto this very day. Okay, our people are still, the majority of our people are still in the spirit of sleep, that spiritual slumber, right? It says, and David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Right. So even King David prayed against the wicked of our people. All right. That they may not see the truth. Right. Proverbs, was it 28:5? Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, understand all things. See that? So again, the majority of our people, because they're wicked, they don't understand the judgment of the Lord. All right. But they that fear the Lord understand all things. So we understand that this is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He gave this word over to the wicked. Okay. To fulfill prophecy. Okay. We were the ones that failed. We were the ones that went off. This is why we're in this situation. All right. But the point I'm making again is the fact that due to that lack of stability, you know, that wisdom, the wisdom and knowledge, all right, Jake is going to get destroyed, man. Yeah, there's going to be an increase on robberies and crime. But if our people had the covering of the Lord, if they had the understanding, all right, they would know how to move accordingly, man. You know, if they had faith. In this time, hey, we got to rely on the Lord, right? Thinking out loud, Isaiah, was it 65? Regardless of what happens, the Lord is going to provide. And that's the mindset that you have to have as we go through this time, right? This is Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, my servant shall eat. Okay, the Lord's servants are going to eat. Okay, but ye shall be hungry. All right, you 2/3 niggas that are without the covering. Okay, that trusted in Egypt. All right, that didn't want to turn to the Lord's reproof, that didn't want to repent. Okay, you're going to starve. You're going to be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing up for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right, again, most of our people, all right, in this time are going to be in a pitiful case. The Lord said they're going to dwell in torments, man. Okay.
And the way things going is 100% human fault. God ain't put us down here with none of the human laws that got made. So at the end of the day, I don't really blame the God, the creator. You know what I'm saying? I blame the soft ass folks that wouldn't come together and unite to prevent all this shit from happening. But y'all about to see America change over 10, 15 years. I don't even want to talk about no war shit and how fucking China just threatened to send fucking 60 warhead bombs over this motherfucker. I don't even want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about it. We're strictly talking about this. I pray all my brothers and sisters, bro, no matter where you at in life, you feel me? I pray this shit work out for you, bro. I ain't lying. You know, I definitely hope it work out for me and mine, because I know I'm doing by any means necessary to make sure me and mine straight, and I know y'all gonna do the same.
Yeah, it's a wrap. All right, Amos. Hey, because the Most High that's orchestrating all of this. Amos 3:6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Should there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua have not done it? All right, so again, the Lord is behind the good and the evil. All right. And this is the understanding that the majority of our people lack. This is why they can't see these things. This is why they have no understanding of the time and season that they dwell in, man. This is why a lot of these jakes, like I said, they're going to crash out above and beyond in this time, because they have no fear of the Lord. They don't know the Lord. All right. They refuse to hear the words of the prophets, you know, that's coming, the words of the Lord that's coming from the prophets. Right. They refuse to repent. All right. So the Lord has nothing but judgment set. But Jake didn't want to listen. Right. Real quick, 2nd Ezra 7. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 7 in verse 20. It says, "For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. For the Most High have given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment." You see? So the directions were clear. Right? You were told what to do. You were warned. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his law have they despised, and denied his covenants. His statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. All right. So now, all right, Jake is about to be set up for the biggest slaughter ever. All right. You got all these Jakes talking about how they're going to commit crimes and crash out. But it's all been set up to go that way, man. OK, Esau's preparing to use these ICE forces in the National Guard to pretty much, you know, to tread Jake down like the mire in the streets. All right. Let's play that and we'll wrap this up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have an exclusive, meaning I am the source. You know those memes of like, source? I am the source. So this was handed to me by a federal government, let's just say insider who wishes to remain anonymous. I broke the story earlier this week, and I have been on some mainstream media talking about this report, but this is an exclusive. The Trump administration is set to create the nation's first ever National Guard response force, and is going to begin training troops for nationwide civil unrest, with some of the troops specialized in chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear scenarios. The troops must be operational and be ready to be deployed to major cities across the nation no later than April 1st, 2026, per memo. Or per the memo that was handed to me. This is not classified information, by the way. And also, I just want to set the record really clear. I'm not trying to fearmonger. This is what was handed to me, and I did the best of my ability to just say exactly what was on it. If you guys want to read the full report, you can see it on my Substack. You can enlarge, you can screenshot, you can read for yourself, and so on. Basically, what's happening is that right now, you guys know that there are a lot of battles between the state and the federal government. You have places like Chicago. You have places like Portland, Oregon. You have places like Los Angeles, where the National Guard has been deployed. But if you guys remember earlier this year, the National Guard had to be trained in order to be able to kind of handle this civil unrest kind of confrontation, because they're just not trained in that, at least not in a mass scale. And so what's happening is you have these cities like Chicago that are saying, we don't want federal agents here. And there was even a stand-down order by the police saying not to help federal agents, even if they were being attacked, even if they were being surrounded, and there was a stand-down order. Well, now Donald Trump is saying, well, if that's the case, then we need to start training troops in every single state. This is happening in all 50 states and U.S. territories. There must be a unit of about 500 that are going to be trained for civil unrest nationwide. The goal is that should the need arise, that they're able to deploy these 500 troops immediately within these cities. Now, obviously, People's imagination has ran wild with what this means, especially giving a date of April 1st, 2026, an election year. But again, you guys can read it and decide for yourselves. Let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments down below. And as always, make sure you hit that follow button for more breaking news.